So I've just raked a lot of pig poop up into little piles. How's your day going? Today's chore while the pigs are busy eating is to rake up all the pig poop into piles that can then be put into the wheelbarrow and then thrown into the composting area. I tell you, suffragans and Rego Centro without fail restore my faith in humanity. They go above and beyond to help. So Rego Centro has sold me. I've got an irrigation system now for my vegetable area. We can divert water from the orchard to the vegetables when I plant there. Same for the 2 pig pens. And he worked it all out. He said to me, it's like Lego. He showed me how it all fits together. Brilliant. I love it. So the time has come to try and move Oreo and Coco Pop to their new pig pen. I don't know how easy this is going to be. I've put these 2 big black containers down. The one I'm going to fill with water, the other one I'm going to put food, but I'm going to put another container with food as well, seeing that they will fight over the one container. We will be digging a hole for a wallow in here tomorrow, but I want to try and move them tonight. Right, so tasty treats set up for the pigs in the new pen. I've got more than one container set up with food so they don't fight, which of course they will still fight. But now we're going to see if we can move them from across the road.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can.
Oh my gosh, we did it!
That was perfect.
Now, will they stay in here? Okay.
Not looking back.
So I didn't sleep well last night because I was worrying about the pigs in their new enclosure. But they stayed inside, so it's all good. So this morning I'm now heading down to the Algarve because I'm going to go and pick up some more little piglets, which you'll see later on in the video hopefully. And that's why we wanted to get them, Oreo and Coco Pop, into their new pig pen. And so this morning I've noticed that Oreo's bullying tactics around the food is not working anymore, because when he tries to headbutt Coco Pop out the way, she's not just moving and giving up and letting him eat all the food, she's now, she's just not budging. She's not headbutting him back. She's not fighting back. She's just putting her body on the line, and she's just standing there, and he's headbutting, and he's the one that's giving up. It's quite funny, actually. Shame, poor Oreo.
Hi everyone, Cindy's away for a couple of days, so she's left me with a list of a few jobs to do. Some of them quite easy, some of them are going to take a bit longer, but I thought I'd take you with me and just show you what I get up to over a course of a couple of days on Cindy's farm. So the first job is just to have a quick tidy up, some tools from where we've been doing the fencing, just have a general bit of a tidy up. So I'm going to get cracking with that, and then after that we've got to spread some horse manure on the field. So Cindy's ready to plant as and when she feels the need to. Let's get cracking. Right, so we've had a bit of a tidy up. Now we need to move this horse manure into the barrow and take it down to the ploughed field down there. Right, that's the manure spread on the field. On to the next job. So I didn't record much of it, but this is the irrigation system for the pigs. So one side for one pen goes into a T-piece, 2 reducers. We only reduced the size of the pipe because this pipe's a lot more manoeuvrable. If we turn the tap off, you can turn off one side and just have the other going. So happy days, another job done. Plus the pigs are going to be able to keep a lot cooler now because it's pretty warm out. So yeah, this pipe goes all the way along the top. Tomorrow's job, when it's a bit cooler, is to dig this pipe underground because this is the access road. So yeah, I keep saying that, I don't know why I keep saying that. So pigs here, super hot, but if we take a look, fingers crossed, they should be getting water. Now what I'm going to do, as I'm digging the road out tomorrow anyway to bury the pipe, I'll probably just dig them a pond. But if I let the water soak in and around here, I think this is probably the best place for it. It's a bit of shade. So if I move this pipe down a little bit, I think there will be good. So yeah, probably just dig a small hole there tomorrow so they can have a bath. They're obviously hot, they're super quick onto that water. But that's pretty much it for day 1. Day 2 is not as much to do, but it's going to be a lot more labour intensive, but I'll have an earlier start, be a lot cooler, and hopefully we'll get all the jobs done. But yeah, from me, Oreo and Cocoa Puff, we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Right, next job is to pick up Cocoa Puffs and Oreo's poop and put it in a compost bin. Yeah, it's getting warm, so let's get on with it and move on to the next one. Well, that's the compost bin getting a bit more full. It gets rid of the poop. Next thing, Cindy wants me to make another little shelter for the pigs, just out of pallets. Should be a nice easy job, and it's nice and shady over there. So I'm gonna have a drink and then get started on that. Well, the pigs seem pretty hot, same as me, but what I've just done is just given them a bit of fresh water. Poured some water over their backs, so when they're in the shade it'll give them a bit more, I don't know what the right word is, coldness, I guess, I don't know. But it should stay a bit more cooler, and we'll just have to keep doing that until I dig a hole, the same as I did in the other one, so it's like a little pond or pool, and go from there. The house, it's almost there, it's got to put a top on it, put some hay, straw, whatever in the bottom, so that's nearly there. And the next job is sort the irrigation out so the pigs can just have some water as and when. It's just a case of starting the pump up, throws the water in, It's done, nice and easy.
So I'm staying in this little hotel in Monchique so that I can collect the pigs first thing in the morning. Very pretty, yeah. All the water in these springs and that around here is supposed to be healthy and good for arthritis and etc. So this is the place where I'm staying. You can take I think quite a long hike up into the mountains from here, and apparently at the top somewhere there's the ruins of an old convent that was built in the 1600s and was destroyed in the big earthquake in the 1700s. Monchique is quite a pretty little town. I think it's supposed to have about 6,000 inhabitants.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnapped me.
All the way along this road into Monchique, there's so many different little restaurants and bars, little B&Bs, and lots of like artisan places as well. And this is Madronya Academy. I think they make the traditional drink, which is the Madronya. I've got 2 Madronya trees in my orchard. But yeah, but look at these spectacular views from up here. Oops, there we go. You can literally see for miles. I don't think you can see across all these hills. You can see the sea and some seaside town over there. But this is the area where they've got the, there you can see that's where they bottle the Monchique water that you buy in the shops. And this is looking at the hotel I'm staying at from the top. This little church over there. Need to explore this area a little bit more. Down at the bottom. But it is beautiful over here. You know, wherever you drive in Portugal, you are always reminded of the beauty of this country. Honestly, I think Portugal is like a well-kept secret. Lots of these big trucks around, yeah? Carrying water. See, I look at the picture of the bottles on the truck and I see the blue bottle, the one that says chick. And I'm wondering, is that plastic or glass? Because if it's glass, I'd love it for my wall. The area I'm staying is the Caldas de Monchique. cold, but it's lovely. It's not unbearable, it's just perfect. Best swim ever. I've been dreaming about this. Jumping into a cold pool for ages. Google Maps doing its thing again, taking me on the road less traveled. So these all breeding females, or?
Yes. Apart from this black one here, he's a castrated male.
Okay. He's nice and fat.
Yeah.
Hello, we're taking your babies today. Is it her babies we're taking?
Yes. This is yours.
Okay. But she's going to be happy to not have babies around.
I think so too.
They start to get a bit much after a while.
Yeah, especially Ace. And you can see her condition is definitely...
Yeah.
She needs to have some more for herself and no piglets, you know, eating off her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drinking off her, of course, I mean.
So this is how you've got, this is where they, so you've got like a little creep there where the babies can go and sleep,
Yeah.
so she won't lie down on them.
Yeah, exactly. Are they all in? 2, 4, 6, 8.
And this is the castle at Silvis. Unfortunately, I don't have time to visit the castle today. I'll have to come back another time, but it looks quite spectacular. So Silvis has this beautiful old church. Meet Tim Tam in the front there, and Mallow Puff with the floppy ears behind her, are 2 new additions. I've just taken them out of the van and they are going around the perimeter of the camp to see if they can get out. They're still settling in. They're not terribly impressed because they've only been taken away from their mother today. So they're not even interested in the food. I'm going to try and tempt them, but you can hear they're not very happy. But they will become happy. And they will start also loving watermelon and melon. Tim Tam is definitely the leader, and all. Little Mallow Puff over there. And she was a little bit of a runt of the litter. She was not that big. Okay, maybe Tim Tam's going to find the food. Because I think once they start eating and then they know that this is where they're going to get food, then they should be okay. See, they're going for the tomato that Coco Pop and Oreo wouldn't eat. And Femke said that her pigs love tomatoes. So it's just my pigs don't like tomatoes. So it's fine. They're eating the tomatoes. Now maybe they'll discover the food in the plastic bins. Going to be first night away from Mummy for these 2. You coming to say hello now? Are you settling down? Finding things to eat? That the other fussy 2 didn't eat. Okay, they've discovered the food now, so all good. So if they know this is where they're going to get food, hopefully they won't try and get out. Because they're much smaller than the other 2, so the fence that kept the others in hopefully will keep these 2 in as well. Unfortunately, Malapuff and Tim Tam got out during the night. They were quite small, so I don't know if they just managed to get through the fence somehow. I don't know. I don't know how they got out, but we've searched everywhere. We can't find them. We've tried to call. So I've got some food on the ground, food over there, and I've left the gate open. And positive thoughts that they're just going to saunter back. You know, they're probably sleeping somewhere now, and hopefully when they wake up they'll be hungry and will make their way back. I would have thought they would have maybe gone near the others, the other two. So I think when they get, if they come, well, I'm not going to say if, when they come back, I'm just going to put them in with Cocoa Pop and Oreo. Where did you two go to? We were so worried and we had your food already. Hey? Yes, you two silly billies. Thank you, Lord. That's all I can say. So we're playing Hansel and Gretel with the two pigs now. Oreo and Cocoa Pop are very curious, and we're going to try and see what happens if we put the piglets in with them now. Of course, I haven't filmed anything. I never pressed it. Yeah, but Oreo was just very gentle with them now. And he didn't even chase them off that melon and go and eat that melon like he normally would. He's probably going to do that now, because I've just said that. But he's more interested in sniffing them.
But they're not running far, are they? They're not running
No. As long as they stay together with these other two now, that's all I can hope, and that we don't have this escape again. But normally he would go for that melon. He's leaving them be. It's quite... So Malapuff and Tim Tam have already found the water and are having a bit of a swim. The other two have been taking turns to chase them around, but they can't run as fast as these two, so we'll see. But they seem to be enjoying the water, and hopefully they won't want to escape with like water, food, and the other two here, that they'll know that this is home. Okay, here comes Cocoa Pop. She's chasing them away. But they've already had a nice little swim. They look like two little drowned rats. She's chasing them, but I don't know what she's planning on doing if she gets them, but they run too fast for her. So the funniest thing was we were down at the bottom well. Lloyd was busy working on the irrigation system for my soon-to-be vegetable garden, and he was saying to me, I can't understand how you're not angry that the pigs disappeared. You spent, 2 days going to go and fetch them, and you forked up money for them, and you're not angry. I don't understand it. And I said, well, there's no point in being angry. I mean, it is what it is. Being angry is not going to make them come back. But what I am doing is I'm manifesting positive thoughts. And I'm saying to myself, they will come back. They will be safe. They will come back. And I keep like a little mantra. I said when I was driving onto the farm this morning, it was like a little mantra, they will be safe, they will come back, they will be safe. And as I said that, we heard the sound of pigs snorking or grunting, and then Lloyd heard it as well, and we both stopped and we looked. He said, "Did you hear that?" And I said, "Yes, that's a pig grunting." And it's like we looked, and there in the farmer's field next to the well, next to the orchard, these two little things came running towards us. And it was just after we'd been speaking about it, and I said to Lloyd, "You have to manifest positive thoughts. No point in getting angry." He said, "I can't believe it. We were just talking about it. This is like a miracle." And it's like, yeah, you've got to manifest positive thoughts. This is proof. And whenever I get a chance, I'm scoring bottles and cutting them in half, and then, yeah, putting them together with the tape. So there's the greenhouse. We just got to put a floor down for it and then put the table in so I can start growing things. So Lloyd's trying to get the sprinkler system going. So it's leaking from there as well. But it did come out of the sprinkler that we put there.
I think we're going to need a lot more than 3 though.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but you can see just how much this little sprinkler is covering.
So as you can see, another hectically busy week on the Kenta, filled with ups and downs and just your typical life on a farm in Portugal. Anyway, the little pigs seem to have settled in okay now. The big ones aren't chasing them around as much, and I feed them in 2 separate places in the pen, and fingers crossed they stay in tonight. So yeah, lots more work on the go next week. We hope to try and finish the inside pointing. So we want to get that done so that we can get the floor in the week after to put the tiles and everything, and then we'll get back onto the kitchen after that. So that's the plan for the next few weeks. So if you want to continue following our journey, please subscribe, and if you can like, comment below, that helps the channel a lot. And if you'd like to buy some of my merchandise, like this t-shirt, that's on my website. The link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy me a coffee to help fund what I'm doing over here, that will be absolutely awesome. Every little bit helps, and every 1 cup of coffee goes a long way. So keep safe, keep sane, and I'll see you on the next video.